are? We're live. Hello! Alright guys. Next up we have Supreme Gang and Level 6GG. So as I stated during the analyst test, this is a very important game for Supreme Gang to win if they want to keep going in this playoffs run. If not, it'll be an even tighter race. They have 2 games today, and if they lose this game, they'll definitely be in a pretty rough spot, especially if Goonhouse wins their game against Orange Slices later on today.
Gang's needing to take away this win. They banned the Aatrox. Again, he's been very strong this patch. The buff to his ultimate. Removal of the revive didn't matter. The buff to the ultimate was a big deal, especially early game and extra. It was 5 or 10%. I think it was 5, 10, then 10. I'm not really sure, but buff to the ultimate healing, pretty big deal. Pike getting banned out, Hecarim getting banned out, Mordekaiser's a lot weaker now. He's not a top tier anymore.
The Victor ban taken away from Raid. We have seen him pop off at least 2 or 3 times this tournament on that champion. So it is very good that Supreme Gang takes that one off the table so they don't have to worry about Raid's premier champion.
Yeah, they finally learned their lesson to not give Raid the champion. Not that they've played against each other, but seen from the other games to not give him that champion. Taking Morgana, thank you, Pause. That might go. That's probably going to go support.
Go either way. We did just see the LG consent on the men really pop off with it in the mid lane. So they might take a page out of their book and see.
That's the Darius picked up with that Morgana. The Darius with the black shield is pretty strong, especially in mid lane Morgana. Sivir, again, they didn't ban it out. Great choice. Taking it away from Level 6GG being able to run the Darius with the Sivir. And that's the Yuumi as well.
Yuumi Sivir potentially locked in here. That is a very strong bottom lane combo. Lots of pull, lots of sustain. You know, you have the Sivir with the spell shield, so it's not like you can really just target Yuumi with CC. It really puts their bottom lane in a very safe position.
Yeah, not too much that Morgana can really do against the Sivir Yuumi. Spell binding, or sorry, the binding.
Turn the music volume a little down.
Binding a little bit shorter cooldown than the Sivir spell shield, but overall.
I see Swain locked in. I believe we've seen Raid play this champion as well, if I'm not mistaken. Swain was also recently buffed this patch. Received a very nice quality of life, almost kind of like a mini rework, which allows him to ult pretty much whenever he wants. Now you don't have that constriction of needing those souls to proc that ultimate.
Yeah. Yeah. In addition, he's a lot tankier now, and more damage in general. He can drain all targets within his little range, which is actually a pretty big deal.
Yeah, and I mean, Level 6GG definitely has a very nice synergy going. They have Imperial and Demon buff from both champions, but this isn't Teamfight Tactics, so they're going to meet some actual Summoner's Rift synergy. And, you know, I mean, Swain and Morgana ulti, I'd say, are pretty nice combo together.
Oh, definitely.
So,
especially the Swain with the Morgana shield. It's an absolute... So this is really an awesome choice.
Yep.
Yeah, we got another Demon banned out. We got the Evelyn, the Jinx as well. Yasuo, Kenan's good ban. And into Darius, he's a really good pick. They might pick the Nico, still open. That's a good choice into the Darius, being able to kite him out. And really benefit doing anything.
Yeah, we did see the Nico last game from Pointless Venture, and he did pop off on it pretty well. But it looks like Poppy Dead's going to pull out the Irelia. I'm actually somewhat surprised we don't see his Akali. This has been like the one game where it has not been banned out from him.
Amazing.
So he is going to go for that Irelia, and that is going to be, you know, I'd say a fair bit. It's a nice range of damage here.
Yep, and we're seeing the Nico. It's probably going to be Irelia mid versus Swain, not the Nico, if I had to guess. Irelia into Darius. I don't quite remember that matchup. I wouldn't feel too bad with Darius playing it for Irelia. Well, probably doesn't feel too bad, but especially with their range nerfs to it, it's a little bit more difficult.
Yep, and we are going to see the Rammus coming out.
Is that first? That's a second.
That's our second Rammus of the tournament. I gotta say, I think I like that pick a lot. especially going in against the Sivir Yuumi. Rammus comes in really fast, and Yuumi, of course, if Yuumi's trying to use her ultimate to try and disengage that Rammus, it takes 3 hits to stop him, and I think by that time he's pretty much already on top of you. And at the same time, Rammus's taunt, I don't think really has an animation.
No, not much.
So it'd be really hard for Sivir to, you know, tell that, you know, when
it's pretty much unblockable. If he gets on top of you with his Q, you either block. If you block his Q, you can't block his taunt, and if you try to save your spell shield, it's not gonna work.
Yep. So I think I definitely like that pick if we're talking about taking down this really strong bottom lane here. It looks like Yuri in chat saying, ban my Ev, I'll give them Rammus. Looks like this is his secondary pick here. And we are going to have our little spectator delay before we get into the game here.
Yeah, a little bit annoying, but it should be okay. Overall, not the greatest laning phase out from LVL6GG. Misfortune needs a little bit of time to scale up. She's not terrible.
Misfortune Morgana is probably pretty strong.
Misfortune Morgana is very strong. If they can land the binding onto the Sivir somehow, or the Sejuani, they can definitely will be able to one-shot somebody. But other than that, Darius is where I expect to be Nico. Nico's just going to destroy the Darius. Irelia versus Swain. Swain can deal with the Irelia all in.
I think it's all about how Poppy Dead manages to play it. I think he could definitely come out ahead. We have seen him, you know, he really specializes in these kind of skirmish mid laners like the Yasuo, like the Akali, and we have seen him on Irelia before, especially during scrims, and it is one of his champions he's comfortable with. So we'll see if he's able to come out ahead against the Swain.
Of course, the big deal is going to be those jungle choices. Definitely Ori has a lot of options to kill that Darius over and over and really get the Nico ahead. It would be pretty important, especially in the early game, to do that. As far as ganking the Swain, it's a little bit more difficult. He's pretty tanky now. Has root, has some outplay potential to be able to pull somebody in his turret. Yeah. Bottom lane, it's hard to gank Morgana.
Yeah. I think it's definitely going to be about how the bottom lane is able to play. They have a lot of strong early game in that bottom lane for level 6, but at the same time, the combo of the Sivir Yuumi from Berserkian Rice is going to be very hard to get on top of. So it's definitely about how they play their cards right. You definitely want to be able to bait out that spell shield from the Sivir to be able to get that crucial binding, that crucial soul shackle, so you can just burst it down with all the misfortune damage.
I think this game's probably going to be decided top and bot mid. Isn't going to be too much of a fight as long as the Swain plays properly. It does have Ignite, doesn't have TP, doesn't have Barrier, no exhaust. No exhaust on no, he does have exhaust. No exhaust for level 6GG, which would be nice against the Irelia. But other than that, yeah, it's probably decided top and bottom. Don't see much happening.
Yeah, just about 25 seconds here. We'll be into the loading screen. We can finally see how it goes. This is going to be a crucial matchup for Supreme Gang if they want to keep themselves going in this playoff race. If they lose this game, they're going to have a much harder time, especially considering Goonhouse is up next. And if Goonhouse beats Orange Slices, then they might be in a little bit of a predicament. So we shall see.
Alright, so into the game. Looks like I forgot to set some of the things, so don't worry, we'll update the visuals in a second.
Alright, right off the bat here, taking a peek at the skins. Just got 2 on the side Supreme Gang, and level 6 has 4, and 4 really good skins at that. Gun Goddess Misfortune, and Ultimate skin, God King Darius, and Master Swain, Dragon Master Swain, Beast and Morgana. Definitely some nice combos. And I hope to see some pop-ops from all players on this team. Last day of group stage in the Pepega Cup. So it is going to be an exciting one. As we wait for our graphics to get going, our game to load in, we'll see who will reign supreme. Gang.
Forgot every time.
Also, music is still on, by the way.
They don't get a full name. Fortunate. There we go. Scoreboard, time control. Skip ahead.
Check the timers.
Timer,
and
music.
music.
Here. Swap those, music. Bit of a
Bam.
juggle for me.
Yeah. We're two-man squad today, so just bear with
A
us.
bit more of a struggle than normal. Alright. And we're all lined up. Good shit. Alright.
Alright, here we go. Level 6 versus
Okay.
Supreme Gang, and we got a pause.
Good. It's good that the pause is going out right now
Yeah.
before anybody does anything.
Yep. Hopefully someone doesn't come back. Hopefully someone doesn't leave their desk during the pause, like we saw last game from the side of Ignium there.
Getting your Smurf.
Yep.
Flying him down. Yeah. Nothing too interesting item pickups right now. Got the flask for that really. That's standard spell deeps for the Yumi. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. Standard runes. Although the Darius does have phase rush, which is a little interesting.
No, that's different. that I haven't seen that in a
I
while.
think it's a nice alternative to going ghost if you want to go for that kill lane, for that chase down. Don't have to give up a summoner spell for it.
I forget what exactly it does. Does it reduce slows? Does it remove slows? Reduce slows?
I think you get a little bit of slow resistance,
Can't quite remember.
but that might be Nimbus Cloak.
Maybe.
Why don't pros pause more? I don't think pros are supposed to pause unless there's like
Yeah.
a technical issue.
They can't just pause.
It's not like, oh, my guy needs to go to the bathroom really
Yeah.
quick.
Classic Supreme Gang.
Yeah.
Everybody pauses that.
I mean, we saw it last time when they went against, was it Nemen? We made it, I know Takeoff and I made a joke about Poppy Dead looking up the
Matchup.
Yasuo Riven matchup during the pause. So maybe we'll have a situation like that again. Supreme Gang getting their little last bit of
Sure.
competitive edge they can have. Hopefully they don't run this pause for a little too long, though.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's better than having somebody DC'd for a couple minutes.
Yep.
FF.
It's like Raid says he's tired, so maybe that'll affect his gameplay. We'll
Yeah.
see.
It's an insta loss there by Raid. Looks like you can see the game already. That's an FF in the chat
Yep.
from Berserky. So, Ganks is out.
That's
We're
it.
going to move on to the next game now.
Yep.
You
You know, if Raid is tired, and if I were sponsored, you know what I'd tell him?
pick up some G Fuel.
Pick up some G Fuel, pick up a Red Bull. Get that energy in your
Get
system.
some wings or get some G.
So you can destroy the competition on Summoner's Rift.
Yeah. But we're not saying that because we're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored.
So don't buy those products.
Well, I mean,
Unless
I'm
you're
not
a fan
going
of-
to say not to because, you know, I'm still open to any opportunities.
Well, don't buy them until we're sponsored.
yeah, don't. We'll have like 10 sponsors next week. don't
First
worry.
Blood.
Yes. Indeed. I don't see the bottom lane of Supreme Gang getting First Blood just because they don't have that Ignite on the Yumi. I don't think they have that
I'm gonna say
tick damage to
Darius
take it down.
dies first.
To Nico?
To the Nico gank with
With Ori?
with the Ori, of course. Or Fancy Paws lands a Morgana binding while the spell shield from Berserky's down, and they could
Looks
possibly
like-
kill him.
Gets Pause is back. I'm gonna say Poppy Dead is gonna get First Blooded from a Rammus gank. Raid's got the Ignite. I think they can pick up the kill. Poppy Dead's gonna overextend. Gonna miss his stun while Yuri's charging in super fast, and they're gonna get taken down. That's my prediction.
I guess we'll have to see. It looks like we're getting some ready checks, at least from was that level 6, right? Yeah.
Level
Level
6.
6.
Supreme Gang seems to be asleep at the wheel.
So just
Almost. 1 sec.
got some more FFs coming out, so you know, that's how it normally is.
I wonder if the pause time ticks to 0 if it just starts or if it
I
makes
don't
you
know.
lose.
I think it starts, and then you can't pause again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why there's a timer on it. And I honestly don't know.
Maybe they wanted to make it like sports where you have like a certain amount of timeouts.
Yeah,
But you can't use the pause tool for like, oh, right there, timeout, let's talk.
yeah. Imagine if we could time out. That's actually not a bad idea.
I wish we could pause in solo queue.
Yeah, hell yeah. But people would be gone for 30 plus minutes.
I wish I
28
could just
plays.
say, hey,
Don't leave my ranked game, please.
stop being dumb.
Alright, here we go.
Anyway, we're back finally. Looks like we're ready to go. Sorry about the delays. But we're on the Rift for the second game of day 3 of the Pepega Cup. And it looks like it's promising to be a good one. We have lots of actually pretty strong team fighting from both sides. So I'm hoping to see some big fights. Ori gonna walk right into Louis Baller here. I'm gonna walk right out. Get 2 auto attacks. A little bit of bleed damage, but I don't think that's really going to, you know, stop him from doing anything.
Could have possibly leveled E there. Not a bad first choice. You do want the Q on the ranged matchup though.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought Raid Party Boss might also go the Corrupting Potion Flask. It looks like he's just going Doran's Ring standard start. Knowing that the Irelia is probably going to be going Corrupting, you also kind of want to take it. Gives you that more sustain, be able to out-sustain her. That's mainly what you want to be doing is the ranged matchup. Don't let her get too much damage on you. Don't let her slow push, which requires some mana to keep her minions at bay. But yeah, mid lane, got the Conqueror and Irelia, pretty standard. Fleeted footwork on the Sivir. I prefer the press the attack. I mean, not press the attack.
Most people using lethal tempo
lethal
now.
tempo, yeah. I think it's a lot better. But yeah, some basic starts here. Bottom lane, both health and out.
Prioritizing sustain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. It does make some sense, though. Darius is a little bit conceding the wave. Still has a couple minions up. Might be faking a leash as well.
Looks like that's the case. Gonna lose 1 minion.
Yeah, looking to get pushed in. Looks like you got the XP, though, so no issues there.
Yep. And both junglers did start on their bottom side of the map. Looks like they're taking about the same path here. But Yuri is a little bit ahead on his clear. Clears the wolves a little bit faster than Ori clears her raptors. But looks like he's going straight for the blue buff here. So he might have, expecting a little skirmish, either around mid lane or around Scuttle Crab pretty soon here. But Poppy Dead's taking a lot of damage in this middle lane matchup here. The Swain is definitely not one to be messed with if you're not able to dish the damage back. Nice spell shield. Exactly what you want to see out of Berserky, especially at the start of the lane. Looks like promising signs in the future. Able to stop those bindings from colliding, probably causing certain death.
Yeah. However, Alf might be able to land a good Q. I don't know what it's called.
The Misfortune?
Yeah, what's
You can click it and it'll tell you. Oh, but in the mid lane, Poppy Dead brought pretty low. Maybe it's the cannonball shot or something. Double up. Yep.
What's your love tap?
In the river here, looks like we have a skirmish from the junglers here. Yuri's gonna get taunted. Ori, pretty low, forced to flash over the wall.
I'm just gonna take the flash. Yuri, making a good choice there, not chasing that. No way for him to catch up. Already used CC, so might as well not continue that chase. Getting the free flash from the jungler is very good as the other jungler.
Yep. Louis came down as well to just make sure nothing fishy is gonna happen here, and making sure that Yuri can secure that first Scuttle Crab without any danger.
Yeah, looks like Louis Baller went Resolve second tree, so he's got bone plating, a little bit of poke reduction. I think second wind's a little bit better, especially in this range matchup. Are we near trying to freeze the lane? Not quite gonna get it though.
Yep. But if you look on the map here, Yuri has invaded Ori's jungle here, taking the Gromp, getting a nice little bit of extra gold for himself, but Ori might respond back with the gank onto Raid here in the mid lane. We will see. He doesn't have any vision. Poppy Dead does not connect with the stun though, but he's going in with the dash. Poppy Dead might actually get taken down here. First blood going over to Raid, picking up the kill in the 1v2, and Ori's gonna have to walk away. He does not have enough damage to finish off Raid.
Very well played by Raid. Just pop the Ignite. Pretty much just go face first into that Irelia. Not much she can do in that matchup. He's really tanky now. Has 7 whole stacks, 35 bonus health. Not too much right now, but it'll stack up as the game goes on.
Yep. And especially, you know, Poppy did crucially missed his stun onto Raid, which was pretty much all he needed to be able to finish off that fight.
Definitely makes a big difference between hitting that and missing it. A little bit of ward control, or scuttle crab fighting. Looks like one scuttle crab for each of the junglers. Yuri just gonna kind of walk away from that. So I was thinking about ganking, but I was gonna say Namen. Ganks has the ward advantage here. Alf's just gonna back. Knows it's safe. Got the vision. Top lane. Louis Baller chasing off our way near from the creeps. Not exactly what I would be expecting right now.
9 CS lead.
9 CS lead. Oh no, 10 now.
Yep.
And gonna grow a little bit as Arway has to walk all the way around, seeing as Louis Baller is able to zone him off of the minions. They both have both summoners up, so Louis does have the phase rush, so that might be what Arway Near is a little bit scared of. Yeah, it is a little bit scary. It's like a ghost almost.
Super scary. Darius is terrifying when he's running at you at full speed.
Yeah,
Definitely want to be careful of that. He does also have level 6 if he wants to go for an execute, but I think he's going to recall here. Got the wave push under turret. Oh, stinking around. Here comes Berserky. But just as we were saying,
there's that taunt, that Morgana binding, Alf
blinding. Alf with the double up, not able to finish off the kill, but gets 2 summoners out from the bottom lane. Berserky's flash and Ricegum's heal.
But still, that's not going to net them too much other than just those summoner spells are just going to TP right back. Sivir has the TP, of course, with that Yumi. Both of them are going to make it back in a couple of seconds. Basically miss no farm.
Yeah, but that flash is the key there, and so if Yuri can pull that off again, just as he did before, you know, doing anything he can. He also did go for the chilling smite, which is going to help him, giving even more options to break this Sivir spell shield. Berserky pretty much has to play it perfectly if he wants to not get CC'd by this Rammus.
I don't even think it's possible, as far as I understand. He played it. He tried to spell shielding the Q, and he just gets taunted right away. There's really nothing you can do. There's no way to buffer that.
You get hit by the Q, you're knocked up, you can't E,
yep.
So you get taunted.
That was a lot of waiting from the Sivir there. Looks like we missed a couple minions because of that. I'm not entirely sure why they did that, but maybe the Yumi just wanted to pick up an extra fairy charm.
Yep. They are back to lane though, and they're trying to start pulling the CS lead in their favor. Back with a BF sword, so packing a good amount of damage here. Despite that gank, still coming out pretty far ahead. It looks like MF is going for some lethality first here, which will make her damage very strong.
Right. We've seen Alf play this MF one other time. Oh, looks like Raid Party Buzz.
Raid the Party Buzz proccing the ult. Poppy Dead's forced to flash away. I'm not sure if he needed to do that. It wasn't taking too much damage, but better to be safe than sorry, of course, as Raid forces Poppy Dead under his turret. And it looks like Ori might be coming around here for a gank. We'll have to see. Moving through the river here. He has no vision control, but Poppy Dead misses the stun again. Throwing out the ulti onto Raid. Gonna get stunned over the wall here, but I don't think they're gonna be able to connect in time. Rammus and the rest of level 6 are nearby. However, they are pretty low.
Oh man, Yuri's about to go down here.
Yuri might get killed by the dragon. He's gonna get executed by the Infernal Drake. But level 6 gonna pick it up regardless. The Yumi
almost stealing it.
Almost stealing it, but just doesn't have quite enough range to touch that dragon.
Frankers indeed. Raid Party Bus probably just gonna be able to walk out here. It has the blast cone.
He's taunting. He's waiting.
What is it called?
It's called a blast cone.
It's not a cone. It's a...
Well, it's called a blast cone.
Sphere. I really think they should remove those this next preseason.
Remove the plants?
I think they should remove the plants. Oh.
Oh, and we got another pause.
That is a pause from Ori.
Mom making me a sandwich. All right. Got it here for you. You're here first, folks. This is the Pepega pause.
No, that was Ori's pause. They're just trolling us. But, yeah. Yeah, I think they should take out the plants. I don't think they're good. I don't think they're good for the game.
But honey fruit?
No, it's just, it's too easy for people to get away or like do weird. It's just weird.
You get low in lane?
It makes the game weird.
You just walk into the jungle, grab the honey
Yeah,
fruit.
you shouldn't be able to do that. That's dumb.
Full mana and HP.
That's dumb. Oh, here we go.
Mine brought me orange slices. Oh.
Alright, so we're back in the game. Nothing really happened there. Looks like he actually...
Nothing happened. Looks like Poppy Dead is
a little bit AFK.
gonna die here from Raid. few more auto attacks should do it.
Not sure what happened.
He's not close enough, but he does land the root. Raid's gonna pick up the kill here. Ori is here for the response. Let's see if he can manage to pick up the kill. Looks like he's gonna be able to do it. One more auto is gonna take him off. Ori comes back with the revenge kill, but definitely gonna be pretty scared of this Swain at this point.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird from Poppy Dead. I don't know if oh, he wasn't ready, but his own team said ready. Yeah, a little bit weird. His own team said they were ready, but yeah, so just kind of a free kill there. Not the fault of Level6GG. They just that was Ganks not communicating very well. Nope, and they're just unpausing again. Might have to have a word with them after this one. Yeah, kind of odd.
Be ready to unpause, you guys.
Yeah, probably when you say ready, make sure your whole team's ready. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, not too much going on right now. There's about a 1k gold lead inside of Low-Elo6GG. Only have one extra kill, but they do have that Infernal Drake as well. So they couldn't execute, but they're still up gold. A little bit interesting there.
Yeah.
Our way, not doing too much up here. It still does not have a CS lead, as you might expect, or as you would not expect. Nico nerves, quote unquote.
In the mid lane, Poppy Dead's gonna get 1v2'd here. He's certainly gonna go down.
Yeah.
Yuri with the gank, gonna pick up the kill. However, Berserky gets taken down by Alfixion. Ori throws out the Glacial Prison to find a kill onto Fancy Paws. Just throws it sideways, but Alfixion's gonna be able to walk away with that extra movement speed. However, back in the top lane, Louis Ball is probably gonna go down here. Has to flash out of the Pop Blossom. But why didn't follow with his own flash, so he is able to get away.
Yeah, just a little bit of a misplay by Berserky. Didn't respect the fact that the Morgana binding was lower cooldown than the spell shield. They got the binding off earlier. Alf just sitting there with his ultimate. It's going to take him down pretty easily. Not much Berserky can do after making that mistake.
Absolutely. Let's see for why catches level 6 on this Rift Trail, but without his Pop Blossom, I don't think there's really anything he can do to try and contest. No one else on his team is anywhere near here. Probably just going to throw a Q and see if he can get a cheeky steal, but Raid's stepping up to make sure he doesn't even think about it.
Fancy Paws as well, sitting up here even though Alf is bottom lane. Especially against the Yumis, you want to be roaming as the enemy support. There's not a lot Yumi can do to catch your ADC out. It is Sivir though, so there is some chance that really there's no reason you shouldn't be roaming versus a Yumi.
Yep. It looks like level 6 might shove this lane in here. Clearing out the vision, probably going to use the Rift Trail to get these extra plate money before the turret is going to fall. Poppy Dead gonna clear the way as best he can. Down about 30 CS in this lane, so definitely has a lot of ground to make up if he wants to stay relevant as we move forward. He does scale, but so does Swain.
Yeah, definitely in the Swain's favor for the scaling. Having the melee mid is a little bit difficult to play, especially if your team isn't totally understanding exactly what you do as the Irelia. But yeah, overall, not the most uneven damage.
Oh
wow, Alf just
huge damage
crushing Rice Gum
from Alf. Very nice binding from Fancy Paws, able to catch Rice Gum as he goes, but we're gonna hold that thought. Here comes the MF ulti doing lots of damage, and Yuri's here as well. The flash forward, gonna smite into the spell shield, not able to cover enough ground to catch Berserky. That was quite a scary encounter. The Rift Trail's gonna be popped here, hoping to get some plates. The Supreme bottom lane's gotta be very careful here.
They don't get dove. They have a chance to get dove here. Rice Gum outside of Berserky.
Here comes Yuri.
He's gonna have spell shield.
Gonna go and get the spell shield, but the turret's gonna finish him off before Berserky's actually gonna go down as well. 1 for 2. Yumi's trying to get on to Ori to help him out. Louis Baller barely misses the pull. He's doing damage to Ori, trying to get the execute. Not going to take Ori down. He just needs a little bit more healing. He's able to keep himself alive. However, Poppy Dead gets the kill on Alfixion. One more dash should probably take out the kill here. The Chilling Smite gets a big heal into Ori, but Poppy Dead is able to finish him off there. So that's about a 1 for 2 for the side of Supreme Gang. And Rawai's going to have to use his teleport back mid. Make sure Raid the party bus, who's pretty much shoving the wave in the whole time. That was a Berserky, my apologies. But just to make sure he cannot get that turret. Doesn't want any more plates. However, Raid might just actually kill him. He's diving on the turret here, using the ultimate, a huge burst of damage. gonna take Berserky down.
Just not respecting the level advantage from the Swain. That's about 2 levels up on him. Especially being fed already. Already got Rod of Ages completed with 4 stacks at 13 minutes. That's quite incredible. It means he got it at 9 minutes.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Really, really strong from the Swain.
And down in bottom lane, that was a bit of an interesting dive from Yuri. Didn't quite get the communication off there that he's going to be instigating that dive. And somehow killed. I was very surprised he killed Berserky, especially with that spell shield and the Yumi healing and the Yumi shield. Somehow came out with the kill there. So that's
the turret
cool.
damage just didn't come through in time.
But yeah. That was also the TP used by Louis Baller. The TP down bottom lane. They did not end up turning around anyway. So.
Oh, Poppy did going under raid. He is a few levels down here, so he has to be very careful. He's getting pulled under turret here, and now he realizes that I don't think he can really finish him off. Louis Baller's charging in. Poppy just gotta be careful here. He's gonna get hooked in, and he is a dead man here. Gonna get rooted by the Swain, taken out with that little lightning finger thing he does.
I think it's Death's Hand.
A little zappy these boys.
It's
Death's Hand.
That one's never
Little Emperor Palpatine kind of thing. And I was gonna say just a minute ago that the gold was dead even, but with that kill, definitely swinging things in level 6 GG's favor.
Not what Spring Gangs wants to be seeing right now, especially with the rest of the tournament. Taking that into account.
Yep, first turret gonna go down in level 6 favor. It is after turret plates, so don't get, you know, the optimal amount of gold, but always, extra gold's always nice. Getting that first turret before anyone else is a plus. Wei was pushing in the top lane that whole time, but his wave is not shoved quite enough to be able to get this turret. Level 6 gonna pick up that Cloud Drake, give themselves a little bit extra movement speed. Coupled nicely with the Infernal from earlier means they're going to be scaling very nicely into this late game. Especially on this Swain, who is gonna be packing some insane damage. Gonna pick up a blue buff for himself as well, so mana won't be an issue for him for the next few minutes.
Yeah, especially with that CDR, it's very helpful for his I wouldn't say Q spamming, but yeah, Q spamming to help him wave clear a little bit. Doesn't have the best wave clear, especially after the Q nerf, which was this patch. With all the other changes, that was the one thing they really nerfed
Compensation.
from him. But they did do a little bit of a rebuff, which was to increase the Q range back, so you actually function as a mid laner again.
Here comes Yuri going into Berserker here all by himself over Fancy Paws and Alfixion are close by. However, Poppy Dead gonna pick up a kill on the Fancy Balls. He's going forward. Alfixion gonna go down as well. Double kill going on to Poppy Dead. Yuri is very low as well, and the rest of Supreme Gang show up to clean up the fight in the bottom lane.
Yeah, that 5-man bottom, that definitely that definitely went the way they were hoping it would.
Yeah, it does look like in the end though they are gonna probably end up trading turrets as Louis Baller is still pushing in that top lane. I'm not sure how much health does that one have up there, but and Braid is traveling up there as well, so it definitely should go down here in just a little bit as there's no more teleports left on the side of Supreme Gang to be able to respond.
Yeah, Louis Baller doing his job. He's gonna be picking up this Black Cleaver. Hopefully this next back.
Could be 2 turrets on the side of level 6. And once again, we are at about a dead even state in gold. 27 to 27k here,
Definitely
just separated.
like a good game so far, not just down from either side. Raid is the big carry on their team, and Ori's really pulling this team together.
He's hiding in the bush here. It is going to be what I thought was going to be a 1v2, but the rest of level 6 is going to respond in time. This is 5 members here going on to Poppy Dead. He's going to get shut down. 450 gold going into Swain's pockets. You do not want to see that.
Yeah, especially now that Swain has the Rod of Ages 8 stat and has the Zonias completed. That's a huge power spike for him. Doesn't have the ult up right now, and he's sitting at 30% CDR right now. I'm guessing. Oh, 42. Wow. Also, yeah, the ring.
Ori was doing the best he could to try and keep them off the turret, but he doesn't have the wave clearance. He's going to have to flash out because of it. And we are going to have another pause this game.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of connection issues from the supports today. But yeah, Party Bus strikes again. Where are we dropping, boys? We dropping mid. No, we are not.
We're not kidding you.
This is the Pepega Cup.
This is, yep.
You would be very mistaken thinking we were kidding.
How about this? Every time there's a pause today, I'll do a Bean Boozle.
That's a bad idea.
I'll do it. I'll cast through it. I can do it.
Oh, that's gross.
I got Bean Boozles, so you know what? I'll do it right now.
Anyone here not know what Bean Boozled is?
You don't want to know.
Okay, well, looks like everybody knows what it is. So Gabe's gonna be eating a bean from Bean Boozled. Tell us, Gabe, what it is. What is the bean?
It's Jelly Bellies.
No, pick the bean.
What's the bean? I'm just gonna pull one out and we'll see.
Yeah, but if you didn't know, they're Jelly
the green
Bellies.
one.
They're Jelly Bellies that are either good or they taste like crap.
Alright, this one's lawn clippings or lime. So I lucked out here. This one isn't as bad as the other ones.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm gonna chew it. It's just some ASMR, so I'm not memeing on you. I'm doing this for real.
Looks like it's the lawn clippings.
Definitely lawn clippings.
They don't taste too bad, but yeah.
Yeah, honestly, lawn clippings, low key,
It's pretty good.
kind of good.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the good bad ones. Everything else tastes like just crap.
You ever eat grass?
Well, I wouldn't say I ate it. More like it was forced in my throat. But alright, so Poppy Dead controlling this mid-wave best he can. Rice Gum helping him out as well, making sure you can get those Qs off and clear all the minions. Not too bad, especially with that team mat. Doesn't have Triforce completed yet, 19 minutes. Not exactly where he wants to be. 101 CS. Yeah, a little bit low.
On about 30. I was going to commend him a little bit earlier about how I thought he was doing a good job of pulling himself back in the game after losing lane hard, but then he kind of got caught out by 3 members and died. So,
he doesn't have that vision to be making plays like that. To be making a move like that.
Might be overextended here. There are lots of level 6 members that are going to collapse on him in just a second here. And Poppy Dead certainly going to go down here, just going to get taunted, knocked around. And who's going to pick up the kill? It's going to go over to Yuri with the Chilling Smite.
Not sure why Yuri picked that one up, but, you know.
I think you definitely want to give some more gold to your MF. She's not as ahead as I would like her to be at this point in the game.
Yeah, Alf definitely super good MF player. We've only seen it one other time. I don't think people know that he's super good at it, but definitely should be something people know.
Popped off on that champion. Before?
What do we see him? 14-2 or something?
Yeah, he like just one-shot people. It's insane.
It's not quite going in his favor, especially with that silver spell still. Making the laning phase a lot harder. But his mid laner is doing really well. Swain will be able to hopefully root somebody down and, you know, keep him inside that MF ult. Still a good combo. They have a very good one with them.
Alright. And they are going to steal that red buff away. Always a nice little prize to get. Not a huge objective, but anything's nice. You know, everything helps.
Yeah.
Continuing that gold lead to
mainly
rise.
keeping it just away from the Sivir. Make sure she can't. Namana is better than the actual Namana. Yeah.
And the Infernal Drake is going to spawn. And other than a potential steal here from the Sivir Boomerang Blade, which is not going to end up connecting,
It's going to be two Infernal.
Yep.
Pretty big deal, especially with Swain, who normally lacks a little bit of damage. Going to be hopefully filling the hole there that he normally makes. Dropped a Lego.
Uh-oh.
Didn't want to step on it, so thought I'd just pick it up. Kids, clean up your rooms, help your parents pick up shit.
This has been a Pepega Cup PSA. Okay, so we're tied 9-9 at this point in the game state. Level 6 finds themselves up about 3k in the gold, and with 3 dragons to their name. 3 turrets up as well. Lots of 3s. The rule of thirds, as I say in filmmaking. But regardless of that, the Baron is also live as well, so we may potentially see a fight coming around that pretty soon here. It would be very nice to get that buff in the pockets of Supreme Gang, especially when they have a lot of pushing power with the Sivir and the Nico.
Looks like Ori's setting up a little bit of a, not a gank, but a little bit of a
Glacial
here.
Prison coming out here with the Yumi ultimate. Gonna root 2 members. Faint Spot is gonna go down. They're using the On the Hunt to try and catch Louis Baller. A very nice root from Roway. Gonna bring him low and force out the flash. As Supreme Gang finds a nice engage, sieges turret.
That was just such a good combo there that says one ult. Here we go, a Rice Gum ult
Raids
as well.
in the backline here, finds his way onto Berserky. Pop also going to use to try and get away, but he flashes out and just eviscerates him. Another root from the Nico, but it's not going to be able to do it. The re-engage from level 6 is going to take out Poppy Dead as well. Louis Baller's continuing on the chase here. He's brought pretty low, but here comes Rammus charging in. Going to taunt the Nico clone. And Rawai, it looks like they're going to be able to get away.
Alpha still has his ult up, didn't end up using it there. So
He's still chasing, he's going in. But is going to be backed out, stopped by the Yumi Q.
Looks like they're most likely pressuring him off that blue buff. Good idea, keep Raid up to that 45% CDR.
They could even go for Baron here. Let's see if they're feeling like trying. Doesn't look like they might just try and run it down mid here and see if they can get this some damage at least on this mid lane inhibitor turret.
Yep. Looks like Raid is going for the Death Cap. Pretty strong item. Darius is going for Steric's Gauge, also really strong. Rammus has his 2 completed items. Ori has his 2 as well, though. Finally got that Triforce for the Irelia just a couple seconds ago there.
Yep. And of course, Berserky has his Essence Reaver, and he's building towards some more damage as well.
Not
here.
quite sure what that is.
Yeah,
but,
it's a pickaxe and a brawler glove.
Don't quite make an item. Picking up some stats.
If you force them together, maybe you'll make something. You just gotta like shove them.
Put the glove on the end of the pickaxe.
Yep. Hit people with a pickaxe glove. There you go. That's innovation that excites.
What car is that?
Honda.
Ah, there we go.
This Pepega Cup stream brought to you by
Brought to
Honda.
you by Honda.
Sponsor us, Honda.
Honda.
Alright. And level 6. Continuing to keep this pressure up here. Pretty much taking everything from Supreme Gang in terms of their jungle. But here comes Yuri. He finds Poppy Dead. He's going to get CC'd to death here. He's not going to be able to do anything. However, a big possum going to stun at least 3 members here. However, Raid the Party basically takes no damage. Very nice return kill. Ori's able to find the kill onto Rammus. However, Louis Baller has arrived here. Does not manage to find a hook. Yuri's forced to flash away to get out of that one.
Yeah, and keep in mind that that was a 4v5.
2 for 2.
4 for 5, 2v2. Louis Baller was not there pretty much all the fight. Farming Raptors, of course, you expect your teammates to farm Raptors while you're team fighting. That does happen occasionally. A little bit unfortunate though. Probably could have come away with a lot bigger, a lot with a larger lead.
Yep. And I think Supreme Gang definitely needs to try and get this pick on the Raid. He has a 700 gold bounty on him. That's 1,000 gold to whoever manages to pick up that kill. And that could definitely turn the game back in their favor if Berserky, if Roway, if Poppy Dead manages to get all that gold in their pockets. Definitely going to feel really good about that one. But they haven't been able to find that engage onto Raid yet. In fact, he was pretty much undamaged throughout that entire team fight.
I was just thinking about something. Do you remember? Remember before they changed Pyke? Pyke was able to one-shot Yumi from full health. I remember that.
Oh, with his ult?
Yeah, because his ult wasn't based on percentage health; it was based on
Total
health.
Oh, wow.
So Yumi just had such low base health. There was times when you could just from full health get the Pyke ult off and kill her.
That's funny.
It was pretty funny. I never got to see it, but that's pretty hilarious.
Oh man, this is looking bad.
Yeah.
Supreme Gang definitely needs to do something about this. They cannot let this 3rd Infernal Drake go into the hands of level 6, but it looks like that's what's going to end up happening here. A big pop loss. I'm going to send 4 members of level 6. A Glacial Prison coming as well. That's a lot of CC, but Raid the Party Bus is still at full health, and he's going to take down Berserky as well. That's an ace for level 6. 1 for 5 as they look to either head towards the Baron or run it down the mid lane. Looks like Baron will be the choice they end up going for here.
Yeah, and if we look at the bonus health on Raid the Party Bus, you can see he has 205 bonus health. When he ults, that's 410 bonus health. Plus his base, what is it? 200, so 610 bonus health when he ults.
How much gold does he have right now? Because
Absolutely
I believe
huge.
he can pretty much, yeah, he can, as soon as he backs, he'll have that death cap, and we'll see his AP numbers skyrocket in just a little bit here. That's 3 Infernal Drakes,
And
a
the
Baron buff, and a Death Cap onto this hyper-fed Swain. You really need to respect Raid the Party Bus, because he is probably, I would say, one of, if not the best mid laner in the Pepega Cup right now.
Yeah, definitely has a lot of skill. Able to carry his teammates
and
pretty much every game.
13 AP.
Absolutely insane.
Also gets the Oblivion Orb as well, so he is going to pretty much rip through everyone except the Sejuani, as no one else is really packing much magic resistance. Poppy Dead has those Mercury Treads, but Swain, of course, already has the Sword Shoes as well, so pretty much negating those purchases entirely.
Yeah, quite strong. Raid the Party Bus is not going to be fun to fight against. Gets to the level 16, that's his level, rank 3 on his ultimate.
Oof.
79-second cooldown right now without the blue buff. Not the shortest ultimate cooldown, but that would be a little bit OP if it was any shorter than that.
Yep. And they are all stacking up in this bush here, so if someone from Supreme getting space checks, that is not going to go very well, but it looks like they're going for the engage here. Ori stays out around mid lane for a little bit too long. I think he stopped the dash with that taunt, and Ori is going to get taken down as well, and I think that should be the go for level 6 to pretty much be able to just push it down mid lane here. They don't have that key engage ultimate from Ori to try and slow them down and get that pick onto Raid, which they crucially need right now.
Speaking of the slowdown, the Nico finally got the 2 slow items. Not too useful right now. Raid the Party Bus just trying to go in, not really trying to escape. Not much pick potential here, especially as everybody can just pretty much all in from here. Being a 45.
Rip down this turret without really any contention from Supreme Gang. They got to do something here, but the Sivir just does not do enough damage to really anyone. That Boomerang Blade barely touched. No one on the backline here, and Berserky going to get taken down as well. This is probably going to be GG. Supreme Gang looking very dire here. The minion wave is coming in, but looks like level 6 is heading out.
Yep, from level 6 GG, plays pretty well. They got the triple Infernals, have the Dragon Control all game, and just going to be pushing down this bottom turret. They still have the Baron buff up for just a little bit longer. Not, I don't think too much longer right now, but yeah. That phase rush looking like it's working out for Louis Baller. No, I don't think it's very useful compared to Aftershock or even Grasp. I guess you run Conquer as well, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. Raid the Party Bus, not getting caught out because of that Morgana Fellshield.
Oh, the Glacial Collision crucially gets missed here. However, he does get CC'd a lot, and he's going to go down. That's going to be a big shutdown. Going over to Poppy Dead, picked up a double kill in this backline here. Going on 2, going on 3. Louis Baller's very low as well. One more bit of damage is going to do it, and that's going to be a 4 for 2 for Supreme Gang, keeping themselves alive. However, Yuri, meanwhile, during that whole time, was split pushing in the top lane, and there are a lot of minions around the nexus of Supreme Gang.
Yep, and that's that top turret still going down, despite their efforts. So that is another open inhibitor with 2 inhibitors down. Not a big deal them dying there. They do give up those big shutdowns. There were, I think, 3 shutdowns there, or 2 shutdowns. No, it's probably 3 shutdowns.
Yeah, that's a ton of gold.
It's a lot of gold going to the pockets of ganks, but still, it's still an uphill battle from here, seeing as those 2 inhibitors are open.
Yep. We will see. Looks like Poppy Dead completed his Sterix Gauge. I'm not sure if he had that during that last team fight, but if not, certainly going to be sitting pretty happy. As happy as can be with how far behind they am right now. They did get all that gold in his inventory there. Sivir definitely needs to start getting a little bit more damage here. She's definitely, I feel like, not really having too much of an impact in these team fights.
It is a little bit difficult trying to compete with MF with full lethality. Your teammate's not building much armor. Looks like all the armor got is a single Seeker's Arm Guard and I guess a piece of the Gargoyle Stormplate. So that MF doing a lot of damage. We'll see the damage chart at the end of the game.
Yep. Ooh, very nice from Berserky. Manages to steal the blue buff away, so at least has something going her way today.
Just going to be running down mid again, looks like. And I'm going to be grouping top with Louis Baller, just pushing in this wave. Should be a rotate from ganks in a couple seconds here. They're clearing out those minions in middle and bottom lane. They could just also walk up to the inhib. There's nothing protecting it.
Yep. And I gotta ask, what do you think Supreme Gang really needs to win this game at this point? It's looking pretty dire for them as a big wave's pushing towards their inhibitor here. Definitely gonna look for an engage.
Ori needs to land that ultimate upgrade. There's only a few ways that can happen. Yuri.
Oh, that's a big rip from Nico. Glacial Prison is gonna get Zonia's away, but that's gonna be huge. Let's see if Poppy can be able to do anything. Doesn't really able to find too much with the ultimate of his own. However, he's pretty much the last one alive here. He gets the kill onto Swain in the back end of the fight here. Louis Ball is pretty low as well. However, it looks like Silver's gonna go down, gonna get caught out by the Morgana binding and burned away.
Yeah, that was pretty much what Gangs wanted from that fight there. Ori played that pretty well. He did get kind of caught out by Yuri there. Didn't need to flash. Yuri did flash there to get on top of Ori. That is exactly what Yuri wanted to do. Just wasn't quite able to communicate that with his team before he did it, which is why the fight didn't go completely their way. Needs to get on. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, Yuri needs to get on top of Ori before he can ult raid the party bus. They need to burst Raid down before he can pull that ultimate off. He also has that Zonia's, so CC locking is really their only option. Looks like he's going for a Frozen Heart here. On the Swain, which is I've never actually seen that. Should probably be pretty strong though. Seeing as a lot of AD damage, it's really the only damage he's worried about. The both the Sivir crits and the Irelia
slowing down the built-in attack speed of the Poppy Dead and Berserky, respectively, and Nico.
Mainly the armor, as well as the completed zoning stuff.
Yeah, 45 be very tanky. How much health does he have right now? Almost 3,000 HP.
245 below himself. About 500 plus an additional 275.
It's going to be the Baron going down for level 6 and maybe looking to make one final push here with those empowered minions.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that makes sense on the Swain, seeing as he has a lot of
pretty far. He's going to get caught out by 2 members here. However, he's pretty tanky, so he should be able to walk out. However, Y finds a big pop blossom onto 3 members. The raid is here, and he is going to kill everyone. A giant misfortune ultimate rips through the rest of Supreme Gang, and the damage is just too much. There's nothing Supreme Gang can do to stop them. Louis Ball are going to take down Rice Gum as well with that bleed, and that is going to be the complete domination. Level 6 taken down Supreme Gang in 35 minutes.
That was very well played. Look at that. He can actually move around.
Whoa!
Raid the party bus. Didn't even need to use Zonia's there if you noticed. Still has Zonia's up. Yeah, he just has so much health, so much armor, especially from that Glacial Shroud and from the Zonia's. Didn't even have his Frozen Heart completed.
He arrived in that fight after the Pop Blossom, after the Glacial Prison had already been thrown out, so there really wasn't anything they had on Supreme Gang to lock him down after that point.
Yeah, just a good game from Level6GG, and we'll be coming soon with Orange Slices versus Goonhouse, but first we're going to go to the Reddit analyst desk in a few seconds here.
Alright.
We'll join you there.
Okie dokie, boys. Welcome to everyone's favorite segment, the Reddit Analyst Desk, where we break down the games with your analysis on the Reddit thread. That was Level 6 versus Supreme Gang. Very tough loss for Supreme Gang. They had some good moments in that game. Poppy Dead, despite getting kind of smashed in lane, had some good team fights. I definitely think he played the team fights fairly well, especially later on in the game. But Raid the Party Bus once again, hard carrying his team on Swain. He was just pretty much a force that could not be ignored the entire game. So we're gonna go ahead and keep things moving on nicely here. We're gonna see what you guys have to say about that game. Looks like, wait, the comments are gone. What?
Nani?
There's nothing here. There was a comment earlier, but I saw in Twitch chat, Mr. Borg, OS is now guaranteed playoffs. I'm pretty sure that is correct. I need to run the numbers on that. Nani, I know. Where's your memes, guys? Come on. I miss Takeoff, man. I miss Takeoff's memes. But I'm fairly sure that does mean OS is locked playoffs, because I don't think there's a chance that both Supreme Gang and Goonhouse can get ahead of them at this point, since Supreme Gang is too far behind. Supreme Gang can basically, I think Supreme Gang is out if I'm doing this in my head. This is why I need more staff, guys. If Supreme Gang wins, or not Supreme Gang, if Goonhouse wins this game against OS, then I believe Supreme Gang is out. I'm pretty sure, because at this point in the standings, I believe Supreme Gang. Let me pull up the standing screen. Supreme Gang is 1-3. If we beat Supreme Gang, we get in. That's the only game that matters. Okay, well, because the schedule here is next we have OS and Goonhouse. So if you would be tied. Okay. Well, what? I'm so confused. No, if Goonhouse wins this game, they'll be 2-2, and Supreme Gang will be 1, and Supreme Gang's 1-3 right now. So I guess Supreme Gang would have the chance to tie, which would mean they'd have to play another game for a tiebreaker. They'd have to play 2 games because they haven't played yet. It's complicated. We'll if we beat Supreme, then if we beat Supreme, we get in. That's the only game that matters. We'd be tied. Whoever wins the head-to-head. Okay. This is hurting my brain, but we're gonna get it figured out. Is there any memes? I saw a comment. It was like, oh, previous comment was wrong. It's possible for a 3-way unbreakable tie to exist for 3rd and 4th. If Goonhouse beats OS and Supreme Gang beats Goonhouse, then there's a 3-way tie. That's kind of a nightmare.
We still have head-to-heads, don't we?
We do. Well, I think Goonhouse. Oh, okay. This is complicated. Because we'd have like a fire, water, grass situation.
Yeah. Oh.
Because
gosh.
Goonhouse beat OS, so they have that head-to-head.
Yeah.
But OS beat Supreme Gang already.
I don't know what we're supposed to do at that point.
Team fight tactics?
No, we can't decide it like that.
I know.
I'm not sure what we do.
Well, let's just. I want to say let's just hope that doesn't happen, but
yeah.
Coin flip. I feel really bad
Yeah,
if
I
you
feel
lost,
bad about a
if
coin
you
flip.
don't get in playoffs because of a coin flip. But I don't know how else to solve it.
Because we just didn't have enough games, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I guess whoever had the most wins when they won those games. So if a team was on like a win streak.
Why don't we say the
If
two?
it was an upset, quote unquote, that's the team.
No. We'll look at the games, and whoever had on average.
No.
The 2 teams with
That's
the average
stupid.
game time. Average game time.
No, that's dumb. No. If they beat a team with the higher win rate, you know what I'm saying? Like it was more of an up. If they beat a better team,
Well,
whoever beat the better
that doesn't
team.
work because.
I know they're all even
No,
now.
that
but when
doesn't.
they
That
were
doesn't
playing the
work
matches.
because some teams missed games. So some teams had less games played at the times they played. That's what I'm saying. I think game time's the only way.
Nah, that's not really fair.
It's technically who's the best because they won their games the fastest.
I don't know. But,
Yikes.
hopefully it doesn't happen.
We'll see. I have to be unbiased. So we're just gonna see where it goes. But that's it for this rant analyst Des.
Yikes.
We're gonna oh boy. We'll be right back with the next game, OS and Goonhouse. So here we go.